Beautiful job, choir. Graduates and guests, please be seated. It is a pleasure and an honor to welcome you today to the commencement ceremony for the Redmond High School class of 2023. Joining us this afternoon is Lake Washington School District Superintendent Dr. John Holman. We're also joined by Deputy Superintendent Scott Beebe, Associate Superintendent Dr. Dale Cody, and Director of Secondary Education supporting Redmond High School, Dr. Whitney Meisner. We also welcome Lake Washington School District Board of Directors, Director Chris Carlson, Vice President Leah Choi, and Legislative Representative Mark Stewart. We are thrilled for the opportunity to celebrate this graduation ceremony with our seniors and their guests, and we are privileged to have two of our distinguished guests speak to you. First, Director Carlson, followed by Superintendent Holman.
Thank you, Director Carlson. Good afternoon, Redmond community, faculty, staff, administration, and yes, our graduating class of 2023. My name is John Holman, superintendent of this wonderful district. Every graduating class looks back at the 4 years of high school and identifies the challenges that they've faced, be it social pressures, hard classes, new stresses, but I think the graduating class of 2023 might actually have an argument for the most difficult conditions to succeed in. Starting early in your freshman year, you are asked to be flexible, roll with the situation, learn a new way of doing school, learn a new way of returning to school. Your teachers and staff were asked to figure out how to teach in a completely new way almost overnight. None of the conditions were set up for greatness, yet as we navigated the pandemic, it became clear that navigating difficult well is probably what creates greatness. Some of you struggled and experienced emotions and feelings you hadn't experienced before, yet look at you now. You're here, you are graduating with your peers. The valleys we walk through shape us, but rarely do we walk through those alone. I guarantee you that each of you had a friend, a teacher, a parent, a mentor that helped you navigate high school. Think about that person, thank that person, tell them they were there when you needed them most. That person may need to hear from you now. You will lift them up. And before I offer my advice to the class of 2023, I do need to clear something up. Can I ask the real John Holman just to give me a wave here? Thank you, John. My nephew and I have shared the same name for 18 years now, and it has led to some, let's say, unique circumstances. It has benefited me more than him in some very tangible ways. It wasn't lost on me that he took heat for some of the changes to school attendance boundaries or other types of decisions that go with the job. John received meeting invites instead of me, causing me to have a more open calendar than I would have that day. And it is with significant gratitude that my nephew has friends that couldn't differentiate between our email addresses, causing me to receive middle school friend emails with more than 1,000 emojis and very few words, which only led me to believe and confirm that public education is needed now more than ever. Now my advice, graduates. Make decisions that align with your values. You will walk out of this space today and be presented with a lifetime of decisions. Some you will get right, others you will not. Just know the healthiest place you can be is living a life that aligns with your values. When you get it wrong, admit it. Own it and do better next time. When you get it right, appreciate it, recognize it, and do that more of the time. I can't tell you how tremendously proud we are of what you have accomplished this class of 2023. Congratulations, we're so proud of you.
Graduation is such a joyous experience in the world of high school because it represents not only what students have achieved and accomplished during their time at Redmond High School, but also their journey as students from preschool or kindergarten all the way through their senior year. The class of 2023 entered RHS the same year that I became principal, and we have been through quite a bit together. When I think about that journey, it's sometimes hard to remember that they had barely found their footing as ninth graders and high school students when the pandemic shuttered schools and changed the whole world. The obstacles they have overcome would have been unimaginable prior to COVID, learning new ways to be students, learning new skills and material remotely, and actually finding ways to stay connected to each other. But through all of that, this graduating class, these students persevered. Certainly there were difficulties and challenges, but there was creativity and positivity and community. When we returned to in-person school last year, our students had to learn to do school again, and that shift was also a change that brought challenges. But it also brought so much joy in being together and resuming the events and the celebrations that make the high school experience so memorable. This year has felt more like a normal school year than we've experienced in a long time. And what I will remember most about the class of 2023 is how much energy and excitement they brought to this school year. Starting with the first week back in September, there was a determination to make this year the best yet, and they succeeded. This year included both new and returning events and celebrations, and many of them had an outstanding level of attendance and participation, all led by our seniors. These students are amazing, and it's important to acknowledge that often the things that they accomplish are done in partnership with our outstanding staff and our incredible parent community. There is no shortage of love and support for our students, and class of 2023, we are so grateful to have walked this journey with you. On behalf of the Redmond High School administrative team and staff, including those who are not with us today, congratulations, class of 2023. We are one herd, one home, and we are so proud of all that you have achieved. Congratulations to all of our graduates and their families on all of the outstanding recognition that we've had a chance to enjoy today. Now we have reached the moment that you've been waiting for. On behalf of the staff of Redmond High School and by the power given to me by the state of Washington and the Lake Washington School District Board of Directors, I certify that the students participating in this ceremony have met the requirements established by state and local authority and are from this day forward graduates of Redmond High School. Students, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas.
Ina Cipolla.
Joshua Brooks Roof.
Reed Sleeman.
Nolan Theodore Roussel.
Ray Slesarev Nogami.
Arzine Rubayat.
Move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap, and you can toss them. Redmond High School class of 2023, we're graduates.
That concludes this afternoon's graduation ceremony for the Redmond High School class of 2023. Graduates, please make your way outside and meet your families outdoors of the arena. Have a wonderful afternoon and a wonderful summer. Thank you.